Economic growth. This district and in this county in particular has doubled the national unemployment. The way I view this issue is really through the prism of the local family here. There are a lot of young people who graduate from high school here who cannot be absorbed by the local economy. They can't come back after getting a college degree. And so I think there are a couple of different approaches that we need to take. The first is to revive our agriculture economy. And that's I think been a shortcoming of my opponent. I want to really resolve that and focus on more export opportunities for our local farmers, regulatory reform so that they can really embrace what is a hugely important part of our economy, agriculture. The other thing is more high-skilled investment. I think we need skilled immigration reform so that we can attract the jobs of the future here. A lot of bright foreign students who come to our universities and we make it tough for them to stay. And I want more of those entrepreneurs in waiting to be in San Joaquin County so that we can have new jobs here. The front page of the Record a couple of months ago, I believe, had an article about how the ag economy is really about to flourish here in San Joaquin County. Had a bonanza of a year driven by export growth and more market access, market opportunities. I want to promote that as a member of Congress. That is strictly the purview of the federal government. I think a member of Congress can push effectively. I would like to be that advocate. On regulatory reform for our small businesses and our farmers, I want to ensure that red tape is not suffocating job growth. High-skilled immigration reform, as you know, is something that I also believe is the province of the federal government. I can be an effective advocate there. The last piece here is education. You cannot separate fixing our economy from fixing our public schools. I served on the State Board of Education. I believe in not only addressing public schools as they exist today, but promoting more charter school philanthropy in this county. There are a lot of high-quality, rigorous charter networks in the Bay Area. KIPP comes to mind, Knowledge is Power program. They're not in Stockton. I'm going to attract them here. Not a formal prerogative of the office, but I will fight for that. While I'm a Republican, I'm very quick to acknowledge that there are Valleycrats, the shorthand term for Valley Democrats, who are very effective at representing this region. And have worked across party lines. I look at Dennis Cardozo as someone who represented more than half of the city of Stockton and did a very effective job across party lines on the balanced budget amendment, which he supported, my opponent does not, on the line item veto, which Dennis Cardozo supported and my opponent doesn't, but also on farming issues. You look at market access, you look at regulatory relief for our farmers. There was a difference between Congressman Cardozo and Congressman McNerney. So I want to work with partners like that. I know Congressman Cardozo will not be in the next Congress, but finding able and willing allies like him across the aisle is very important. I want to promote civility. Obviously a lot of talk is made of maybe my youth, but I think that gives me the perspective of understanding the next generation is going to inherit this mess. And that infuses everything I believe. And we need more statesmen in Congress. And someone who represented this area who was a statesman was Norm Shumway. That was about 30 years ago. And he had, in a way, a healing effect on this community. He spoke with a softer tone. I try to do the same thing. And I'm not put to excoriate people. I want to be constructive. And I'd like that to be a hallmark of my leadership.